Hello.
So, a blessed evening, everyone. So, as this quote says, always end the day with a positive thought, no matter how hard things were. No, tomorrow's is always a fresh opportunity to make it better. And of course, when you choose to be positive and have a grateful attitude, it is going to determine how you're going to live your life. So at this moment, all of you that were here tonight, you do have this amazing opportunity waving at you. For if, as I've mentioned, if you choose to be positive and do have a grateful attitude, all goes well. And so without further ado, let us now welcome our tonight's presenter, our CEO and founder of Shop Free Mart, Mr. John Austin.
Well, good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. We have a great presentation for you that is changing lives around the world and which we believe will create many millionaires in the not too distant future. Now, our industry is exploding, and part of that is due to the fact that millions of people are unwilling to take the jab and they're losing their jobs, and they need a way to make some money from home. They need something that's very simple and affordable, and they don't have years to learn new skills. If that describes you, you may be at the right place at the right time. So without further ado, let's get started. So what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is money that's been encrypted and put into a blockchain. Units are denominated in coins or tokens and broken down into bits in much the same way that the dollar is made up of pennies, dimes, and quarters. In simple terms, cryptocurrency is the future of money. It will one day replace all other currencies, and it's what you'll use to buy your gas, groceries, etc. Cryptocurrencies will create the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. So now is the time to get started getting as much cryptocurrency as you can reasonably afford, because cryptocurrency will not only make your life much easier, but also a lot richer. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, and in 2010, you could have bought Bitcoins for for 5 cents each. A dollar invested then would now be worth $1.2 million. You did miss that opportunity, but timing couldn't be better to take advantage of what we're talking about today. NexGen tokens were recently 5 cents each, but it's still not too late because you can still purchase them at 9.68 cents, and they will continue to go up like Bitcoin has done. So you're literally at the right place at the right time to catch what I believe will be another huge wave of profits for people who purchase NexGen coins right now. And let me just say that I believe that with what we're going to be revealing in the next few days here, that the price of our coin is going to start going up in increments. So timing couldn't be better, because we're seeing massive crypto adoption coming from the very top. I'm talking about Wall Street, Silicon Valley, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, Citibank, Wells Fargo, State Street, Morgan Stanley, and many millionaires and billionaires. The most powerful financial institutions in the world are now dumping billions of dollars into the crypto market. So the crypto market's already made tons of millionaires and billionaires, but we're only getting started, folks. And if you look at Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google, they're all grabbing for a piece of the booming $2 trillion cryptocurrency market. They're all making critical moves to get into crypto. Now, this is beyond big. In fact, it is the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. So if you feel like you missed out, I'm here to say you haven't, at least not yet. And if you're new to the crypto world and all of this seems overwhelming, a bit daunting, don't worry. We all had to start at the same place. I remember the first time I bought crypto, it seemed very complicated. In fact, it probably was more complicated then than it is now. But what I can promise you is that you'll learn everything you need to know to get positioned today. And what's important right now is that the financial countdown only happens once. If you miss it, that's it. There's no second chances. Now, I have to tell you, just like I told people back in 2015, Bitcoin was trading for around $300. And if you miss it, that's it. There's no second chances. You'll never have a chance to buy Bitcoin again for $300. So I'm here to tell you about a new cryptocurrency. That's our NexGen coin. And since I never want to see anyone go through that type of regret that would come from missing out, I believe on what could be the greatest financial opportunity ever. We've made it very easy for almost anyone to get started. For as little as $50, a person can get one of our smart contracts, and that currently will give you in the neighborhood of 500 coins, which will increase in number by 0.35% daily. At the end of the contract, you would have something like 3,500 coins, and if they increase in value to, say, just $100 each, that would net you $350,000. Now, this coin can easily go up to $1,000 and even more. It won't happen overnight, but $50 today could potentially net you $3.5 million in the not too distant future. So Bitcoin was the fastest thing to go from $0 to $1 trillion, faster than even Amazon. We have something that's better than Bitcoin and could go to $1 trillion 4 times faster than Bitcoin did. And over the next decade, it could become one of the most valuable assets in the world. Now, I'm talking about just a single cryptocurrency that could be more valuable than Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, and Google. And I believe the financial countdown event, which will be revealed just around the corner, I'm talking in days, not weeks, will be critical in making this happen. So without teasing you any further, let me give you a little synopsis about what we're talking about right now. So anyway, Bitcoin gave us blockchain. Blockchains are a method of keeping permanent records that cannot be altered. Blockchain technologies have been improved, making transactions faster and less expensive, but Bitcoin cannot upgrade to these technologies. That doesn't mean Bitcoin will ever go away. It just means that doing business with NexGen is much more practical and affordable. And obviously, you're not going to invest $1,000 in Bitcoin today and one day see it go to $1 billion. That ship has long since sailed. Too many cryptocurrencies were created as a way to scam people out of their money. I remember one back in 2014 that pulled in $4 billion, hurting a lot of people. However, NexGen token was created to be an honest form of money. And if you get a goodly number of coins right now, while the price is still low, the probability of you becoming a millionaire is very good. I'm confident that some of our members will acquire enough coins to become even billionaires. NexGen token is just the beginning of many things that will allow Shop Free Mart members to profit financially. Again, we're going to be revealing some of those things here in the next few days. Some examples that we already have are our staking contracts, a layaway plan, and our very own currency exchange. A staking contract is a way for you to acquire NexGen coins and lock them into a contract for 18 months in order to have them compound and increase in number through a process called staking. Now, the terms of this contract state that your tokens will immediately begin to increase in number at the rate of 2.25% compounded daily, which is 293% over a period of 18 months. However, we're currently giving 0.35% compounded daily to all existing and future contract holders, which is 78%. And that's going to give you 7 times the number of tokens that you paid for. Now, let's suppose that you purchase a staking contract with 1,000 NexGen coins at the current price of $96.78. If they just go up to 10 cents, you would then be worth $678 at the end of 18 months. That's a 699% increase, folks. That's pretty darn good. But if they go up to $1 each, your $97 would then be worth $6,780. That's a gain of 7,000%. And what if they go up to $100 per coin? That's $678,000 for a gain of almost 700,000%. I have no doubt that this coin will go to $1,000 and more. Your net worth would be $6.7 million, and most people waste more than $97 each month on unnecessary things. So, don't let yourself to be persuaded by other things that come up. I had an opportunity to buy Bitcoin for a nickel. If I had put $1,000 in then, that's worth half $500 million today. So don't be persuaded to find other uses for your money. Get some coins right now, folks. Recognizing that most of the best opportunities are reserved for the ultra wealthy, NexGen is currently offering staking contracts for as little as $50, allowing almost anyone to take advantage of this wealth generating instrument. As opposed to network marketing, your purchase of a staking contract is totally passive income. A lot of people like that. They don't like to refer people into some kind of program. However, there are those who do, and though there are those who do it out of necessity. So if you do refer others, you're going to receive bonus tokens equaling 10% of every contract purchased. Already individuals have earned hundreds of thousands of free tokens just by referring others to this webinar. So if you were to refer someone, for example, that purchased 10,000 coins, you would receive 1,000 free bonus tokens yourself. They'll show up in the token wallet at the time your referral takes out his or her contract, and they will become cashable when the contract matures. So if they actually purchase outright, pay cash for a contract, then those tokens will immediately be cashable. However, we do have a payment plan, and those tokens won't be cashable until the payment plan is completed. So, wealthy people, they borrow money to purchase real estate. They start businesses, invest in many things, stocks, bonds, currencies, and that's how the rich get richer. But those kind of opportunities are not readily affordable or afforded to average people. But what we're doing is we're giving you the opportunity to leverage our money interest-free to increase your own wealth. And this is an opportunity that's never been offered before, I think, in the history of the world. So it's pretty unique, and it's it's mind-blowing, really. But the best part of our loan offer is you don't need good credit to participate. Nobody's denied a loan. You don't pay any interest, and you get the full value of your staking contract the instant you make your first payment, as if you had paid cash. So again, this is a new and unusual offer. We're giving it to our members, and we believe it will allow many of them to achieve millionaire status on a very limited budget. So what makes NexGen different from other cryptocurrency opportunities? Number one, NexGen is a community that is uniting people around the world in business and in other ways that will allow them to profit. Number two, NexGen has its own currency exchange, which will back our NexGen coin and add value to it. The currency exchange is ready, but we're not putting it out there just yet. NexGen staking contracts increase the number of your coins by 0.35% compounded daily. Number four, NexGen is the first and only cryptocurrency to offer loan contracts, which will give you 7 times the number of coins that you pay for over the term of the 18-month contract. Number 5, NexGen members can choose to increase their coins either passively through a staking contract or by receiving bonus tokens by actively referring others to attend our webinars. So the way you get involved with take out one of our loans is you pick one of our existing monthly payment plans, or you can create your own, use any dollar amount. And then what you would do to determine your monthly payment is divide the total price by 18. And that would, then you'd place your order from the NexGen website or call our customer service, and immediately you'll receive the same number of NexGen tokens as if you had paid cash. Currently, your tokens will increase in number by 0.35% compounded daily, and that's going to give you actually 7 times the number of tokens that you paid for. So just for fun, let's liken our payment plan to a layaway plan. Imagine going out buying or getting a layaway on a brand new shiny car with an agreement to pick it up after 18 equal payments. However, the dealer puts that money into an interest-bearing account at 0.35% daily. To your delight, upon making your final payment, the dealer gives you 7 new cars for the price of 1. And that's the equivalent of what you're getting with our payment plan. Now, we make no guarantees that our layaway plan will last forever, so get as many tokens as you can afford to get now without compromising other important things. Also, don't let your friends miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to leverage our money without paying interest to increase their wealth. I think the day is going to quickly come when, if you haven't told your friends about this, you're going to be sad that you didn't. You're going to be kind of ashamed of yourself. So let's all get out there and share with others what this opportunity, while this opportunity is still available. Okay, so we've added another alternative affiliate plan, and this is a 2-level affiliate plan. And this is another way that you can grow your nest egg of tokens by helping your friends acquire NexGen tokens. Now, this is perhaps the first 2x2 matrix where nobody gets hurt. And the reason for that is because you're going to get 100% of the purchase price in NexGen tokens. And since they're projected to greatly increase in value, it's a win-win situation for everybody. And not only that, it's a way to earn unlimited NexGen tokens with very little money out of pocket. So this is how it works. It's a follow me plan. It's you and 6 other people. You can get started for as little as $43.75, and you will receive $43.75 worth of NexGen tokens at the current price at the time of purchase. You then refer at least 1 person, and when your matrix is completed, you will receive $100 worth of NexGen tokens plus a free re-entry at $43.75 into another NexGen matrix. So you're going to basically get $143.75 worth of coins. In addition to that, you'll receive $20 worth of NexGen tokens for each of your personal referrals that complete a 2x2 multiplier matrix. So I suggest you go out and refer a lot of people, folks, because the beauty of this is, when somebody you refer completes a matrix, they're going to get paid into a new matrix. And where are they going to go? They're going to go into your next matrix. And you're going to get paid for that person. When we pay that person into the matrix, you're going to get part of that payment. So heck of a deal. On the 8750 multiplier matrix, it works the same way. You get coins, and then you get $200 worth of tokens each time you complete the matrix, and another re-entry of 8750. Plus, you're going to get $40 worth of NexGen tokens for each of your personal referrals that complete a matrix. Again, the 175 matrix works the same way. You're going to get your tokens plus $400 each time you complete the matrix, and $175 re-entry, and $80 worth of tokens for each of your personal referrals that completes a 2x2 175 matrix. 350, again, the same way, 350 and 800, 350 again for each completion, and $160 for each personal referral. $700 matrix, $700, $1,600 for each completion, and plus $700 for your reentry, and $320 for each person referral that completes their matrix. So some people want to start at the top. They'll actually come in and get all 5 matrices at the same time. In my opinion, this is a great deal because, again, you're going to get $1,356 worth of tokens that are going to quickly increase in value. And each time you complete the 5 matrices, you're going to get $3,100 worth of NexGen tokens and $620 each time a personal referral cycles through the 5 matrices. So no way to lose on this, folks. It's a great opportunity, and I just recommend that everybody get a loan contract and get involved with the 2x2s at the same time, so that you've got 2 streams of coins coming at you. Right now, the timing couldn't be better. So it is time to make a decision. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen and heard here today. I hope you see how that we didn't talk about our Shop Fremart products. We do have another, our other company, Shop Fremart. Shop Fremart was the creator of NexGen Coin, by the way. So, once you start getting wealthy with our NexGen tokens, I suggest you go get some of our health products so you can live a long time and enjoy the money that you're going to be making here. But anyway, there's a way here for you to bless others. I hope you can see that. And if you can, we invite you to get started today. Get back to the person who invited you and get your free membership, and then get some tokens, hopefully with both a loan contract or either a paid up contract, a loan contract, and some 2x2 matrices. So we can go ahead and take some questions right now if you'd like. If you have customer service questions, I'd prefer if you'd call into customer service. This would be things that are website related. If you see any mistakes or typos, or you're having problems making an order, or something doesn't look right, those are customer service questions. But if you have questions about NexGen Coin, where we've been, where we're going, those type of things, I'd love to entertain those right now.
Okay, so there you go, folks. If you do have questions at the moment, you can already use the raise hand button on your phone, or on your Zoom app, and we will be able to answer your questions. So first question is coming from Yashua. Go ahead, Yashua. Kindly unmute your microphone, please.
How you doing, Candace? Recovering from COVID. Anyway, my question is, since I guess December going into, we're in January now, the back office has changed, and basically I was kind of like thrown off as to the what is being accrued from the staking, and it from my vantage point, it doesn't seem as though there's any movement, and I just wanted to know if there was something, if there's some kind of back office maintenance taking place at this time.
Yes. Go ahead, Candace.
Go ahead,
Yeah, you may have more up-to-date information than I do. Go ahead.
All right. So there you go, Yashua. Yes, since we do have our new dashboard at the moment, it isn't actually it's not it is more actually clear at the moment, where you are going to see this the updates when it comes to your smart contract coins. Okay. Because before, as you've mentioned, you will be able to see that under the active deposits, total balance stakes that we've had before. But then again, they are already whatever earnings you have or the daily staking payouts, you will be able to see them under the smart contract coins. Okay. And then every transactions that you are having, especially with the new members at the moment, you will be able to see them under the smart contract transactions of your dashboard. So I would definitely greatly suggest that everyone should attend on to our webinar this coming Thursday, so that you will be able to see how it works, how your new dashboard works, because we will be explaining on the smart contract transactions and as well as your smart contract coins. Because on that part, you will be able to see there that the coins that you are having, that you do have at the moment, they are already compounded by 0.35% daily. So there wasn't any lost coins at the moment, and they are already included on that part. So I cannot just show you at the moment, but then again, on Thursday, I'll be more than happy to answer all those concerns, Yashua. And I've already spoke with our IT guys regarding the commissions, and they said that they found out already what happened. That's why some of our members were actually do not see the movement because of that factor. But then again, they worked on it already last night, and I believe so that they are completely updated when it comes to your daily staking payouts on the smart contract coins. Okay, but Yashua, if you would like, I can give you a call tomorrow so that we
Certainly.
can see the coins that are actually moving on your dashboard. Okay,
Certainly. Thank you very much,
Okay,
Candice.
and I hope you feel better. Mhm. Go
there
ahead,
is,
John.
there is something I explained yesterday. We had this question come up. And so when we started out, we had I had another employee that was working for us, and he did some things that weren't actually right. One of those things is he was paying out staking coins that came in from staking, and actually that is not legal. That's not how the contract is written. In fact, no company could survive. No investment company could survive by paying out the interest, paying out all the interest on money that's put on a loan. So what we've done is we've included the staking. We've tied the staking coins to the contract, which should have been done initially. So before, those were delineated as cashable coins, I do believe, and they're no longer delineated as cashable coins. The only cashable coins are your 10%, your bonus coins that you get from a referral, or the coins you earn in the 2x2 matrices. Those are cashable, or you can roll them up into a contract as well if you want to. So there are people who basically, they have to earn money. This is their livelihood. This is how they put food on their table. And so that's another reason we added the 2x2 matrix, is so that people could earn money right now, turn those coins into cash, and put food on the table. So I don't know if that helps or not, but yeah, basically, if we were how do I say this? We actually were reported to the SEC. That has been resolved. So there is no issue. There won't be any lawsuit coming out of it. But we cannot give staking. We cannot cash out the staking coins. It's a violation of the contract, and the SEC would shut us down if we continue to do that. Okay.
Okay, there you go, Yashua. So thank you, John, for
Thank
clarification.
you. Thank
Okay,
you.
so there you go. Next question is coming from Miss Laurie. Go ahead, Miss Laurie. You're allowed to speak. Miss-
with a long
We're not hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Try again.
Hello?
Yes, Miss Laurie, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
N- Not really.
Okay, so while we're waiting for Miss Laurie, go ahead, Larry, Mr. Larry Powell.
Okay, good evening, Candice. Good evening, Mr. John. How you guys doing?
Good, good. Thank you, Larry.
Yes, I always keep a tab on things on the figures, Mr. John. And I put it in the chat group and somebody actually confirmed. It is 0.0035% per day and not 0.35% per day. So it is a mistake on your guys' side. Not really a mistake.
Okay, I fully understand what you're saying, Larry. If there's a difference between multiplying a number by 0.035. Okay, so if you multiply a number by 0.035, no,
Yes,
point
I'm
zero,
listening.
hold on, 0.0035.
Yes, right. That is the correct figure. Point
Yeah,
zero zero three five.
if you do multiplication like that, that's true. But if you times a number by 0.35 and then you hit the percent key on your calculator and you hit equal, it's going to come out the exact same number. It's the
Well,
same. It's the same calculation. Either way you do it. So 0.35% is correct. Okay, 1%. Now think about this. 1% is 1%. 0.5% is 0.5%. 0.35% is 1/3%. Very, very simple.
well, I did it earlier and I got I get two different figures when I
Okay.
do it by 0.0035. And what makes it for me more stronger is that when I did it, I got the same figure like what the computer on your side roll up for
Yeah.
me. So that
Well,
is why I
yeah, there are a few people that can't differentiate between these percentages. And either way that we delineate it, some people are going to rebel. They're going to say, no, that isn't right. But I can promise you it is right. My partner was the head accountant for DuPont, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, for 25 years. I am a graduate of accounting school myself. I'm pretty good with math, and I can promise you it is correct.
All right, no worry.
Okay.
I just wanted to that some persons, because you all know, Mr. John, two things. Not everybody who would get to ask a question, and some persons also are probably a little shy in asking the question. So when persons ask questions, some other persons might have the same question and it is
Yeah.
cleared up, you know?
The main thing, Larry, is that we are legal and that we're not saying something that's going to come back and bite us. You know, if there are people that don't understand it, those things can be resolved. But if we were to put out the wrong percentage, then we would be locked in. You know, the regulators would force us to make that good. And if it was the wrong percentage, if it was too high a percentage, obviously we couldn't make it good. So, yeah, appreciate that point.
No worry, man. You're good, my friend. All right.
All righty.
Thank you,
Good,
Larry.
good.
Yes, Miss
You're welcome.
Laurie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yes, we can. Go ahead.
So how do I get started with a loan contract and the 2x2?
I couldn't hear the question. Can you translate?
Me too. I'm so sorry, Miss Laurie. Can
She
you?
she's asking how does she get started with the contract and the 2x2.
Oh, okay. Miss Laurie, will it be fine if I can give you a call tomorrow regarding that one so I can further assist you? So don't you worry, okay? I'll just be giving you a call, and then we will discuss all these things then by tomorrow. All right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Laurie. Yes, Mr. Desmond Samuels, go ahead.
Yeah, Mike, it's my first time listening. I the contract. So if a person takes the loan or if a person purchase outright, when are they able to access or to withdraw money? Do they have to wait until the end of the 18 months? Or is there a difference?
Well, actually, there will probably be an option where people can withdraw money early. Once we go live on the exchange, that alternative plan will probably be available. Right now, let's say, I would just, I put it this way. The contract says 18 months. And if the contract goes 18 months, then after 18 months, you would be able to cash those out. However, I believe once we go live on the exchange, that people will be allowed to exchange on coins on the exchange, sell them on the exchange.
And
As far as coins that are cashable right now, if you refer somebody that pays an outright contract, they pay for the full contract, you're going to get 10% of that contract, which is cashable right now.
okay.
So those coins are not part of the contract. Those are bonus coins that are given, and they are not locked into a contract. However, if you want to add, and they do not draw interest, okay? The bonus coins are not in a contract, so they're not staking. They're not compounding at 0.35%. But there is a button by your commission coins where you can click and roll them into your loan contract, and they will begin compounding at 0.35% also.
So with the loan, is it set up in terms of increments, or who decides what you do? Say, for example, do you have it say $1,000 block, $1,500
Yeah.
block, $500? Okay.
Yeah, we do have some preset amounts. However, you can choose the dollar amount you want. Let's say you want to do $1,005, or you want to do $550 or $125. You can choose your own amount, and then the monthly payment will be determined by dividing that total by 18. So that will be you'll have 18 equal payments. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And what if a person decides to pay upfront instead of doing the monthly payments? What are the means of payment? Credit card, or it's by
Yeah, we do have credit card. We take crypto. You can do bank wire. You can do. We have I think it's called Zelle. The different bank transfers, different ways you can do that. You can walk into one of our banks and do just a put down cash and deposit into our account number. So plenty of ways.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Desmond.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Gary, go ahead. You're recognized.
Yeah, thank you for taking my call. John, I was just wondering on the 2x2 program, when I first got in, I did get involved, but I don't have a sponsor that's able to help me right now. She's got some concerns going on in her life, but I need to talk to somebody about this. And when I get people that sign up, like I got a couple people that purchased $1,000 worth of cryptocurrency on a contract, but I didn't talk to them about the 2x2. Is that a separate thing that they have to buy separately than the contract? It doesn't automatically enroll you in that, correct?
No. They're two separate purchases. You're walking into the same store, but you're buying two separate items. Or you've got multiples actually, because you've got the outright contract, you've got the loan contract, you've got the 4375 matrix, you've got, you know, the different variations of the matrix, and those are all individual purchases.
But I
but
see it. I see it when you go on there, but I don't know exactly how all that works because I don't have somebody I can visually talk to
well,
and
yeah,
ask questions.
you do have people to talk to, Gary, and all you have to do is point your people to this webinar. If they come to the webinar and they like the sound of the contract, they'll figure out how to buy one. Because if you can't figure it out from the website, all you got to do is pick up the phone. We've got customer service. I think they're there roughly 12 hours a day. You know, so very, very convenient for everybody.
Okay.
And everybody is the same. It's not difficult, Gary. You're making it far too difficult.
Well, I don't understand. There's questions that I don't understand, like the 43 and then the 87 and it goes up. Why would you want to buy all of them at one time for the 1300? I
Well,
don't
because
understand.
if you buy the 4375 and you sponsor somebody that comes in at one of the higher matrices, you're not going to earn money. You're not going to earn coins in that matrix until you upgrade to that matrix yourself.
Okay.
But the reason we have multiples there is because we have people that want to be, you know, at the $700. They don't want to, you know, they don't want to take a lot of time to start at 4375 and then upgrade to the next one and upgrade to the next one and up to finally get up to the top. So typically they'll just start at all 5 and then they're qualified to earn coins in every single one of those. And if people that they refer purchases any one of those and starts working, then they're going to earn from each of the matrices, not just 1 or 2.
Okay. Now I think I understand a little more clearly now. I appreciate that. It was never really explained completely. So
Okay, I
I do have a
apologize.
lot of
That's, yeah, good point.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Gary. And yes, Claude, you're recognized. Go ahead, kindly unmute your microphone if you can hear us.
Yes, good. Yes, hello, John, and thank you so much for the quality of the web platform of NexGen and Shop Fremont. My question is, my sponsor advised me that we are not, NexGen is not on a big rush to do the smart contract paper. Explain to me how come you're not in a rush to do the white paper, John?
Well, part of it stems from things that were done with the person I'm employed to create NexGen Coin. That was a lot of it, okay? And then we decided we're going to rebrand everything. And that's part of what you're going to see here in the next few days. And so it couldn't possibly have been released before this time. And then there were other things too, because we're making a lot of additions to what we were originally had intended to do. And you're going to see those in the next few days as well. I wish I could just lay it all out for you today, but you've waited this long, so just.
So when do you expect something to see on the NexGen website about the white paper? In 1 week or 1 month? But I know the NexGen coin will probably rise, and the most important is the rising of the coin.
Yeah.
I know white paper is a lot of headaches, but I saw yesterday night that you talked that also the NexGen coin is so solid by $1.2 billion real estate and all that stuff. So yeah, I see that it's very solid, and continue your good work and we will follow you.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Basically, let me put it this way. There are some people that will not buy in until they have a white paper. And that's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. They just won't get it for 9 cents. They'll get it for $1, or, you know, they will get it at an inflated price, an increased price, but that's okay too. That's not a problem, and they will buy in. I can assure you, that's not going to be an issue. They'll buy in at $1. They'll buy in at $10. They'll buy in at $30. They'll buy in at $1,000. They'll buy in at $100,000. In fact, when our coin gets to $250,000 per coin, that's when the big investors will jump on board.
All right.
That's the way this industry works. So,
okay, that's the way love goes.
yeah.
All right, John.
All right. Thank you, Claude.
Thank you,
Thank
John.
you, Claude. Go ahead, Mr. Alexander. You're recognized. Kindly unmute your microphone, please. Thank you.
Can you hear me, Candace?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes,
Willie.
sir, we can.
Okay. First off, thank you all for all of the work that you've done. It's pretty exciting. Just have a couple of questions. If a person comes in and buys a contract and they pay for the contract in total,
Mhm.
does that automatically go? Do the coins roll up? Do they get commissions on that contract they've already paid for, even though the contract is not mature?
Yeah, commissions paid on that contract are cashable. They're immediately cashable as long as the contract is paid up. Now,
Okay.
those the staking coins can't be pulled out, like I had mentioned earlier.
Okay.
But I do believe that before the 18 months is up, if you want to take coins out and sell them on the exchange, I think that's going to be available. I can't promise that. These are things we've talked about, and it looks like that's the direction we're going. But you know, it's a day at a time, a step at a time, and it's, you know, it hasn't been carved in stone, so to speak.
Okay, I understand. Just one other question. There are two areas where we can roll up coins. One of them, the one where total loan commissions, that seemed to be automatic. Am I right? Do we have to roll that one up too? I think that was automatic now.
Well, the staking coins was automatic. However, we had some people that complained about the automatic roll up of the staking coins. In other words, for whatever reason, they just want to go with, they really liked going in and clicking that button. So no, truthfully, I'm serious. They really liked the interaction on the website. So I don't know if that has been reversed or not. We did have it so the staking coins were rolling up automatically. The others have to be done manually.
Well, John, just a question. This is just a question.
Mhm.
Would it be possible, or would it make sense if all of the coins, both for the commissions and the staking, automatically rolled up, and if you wanted to stop the roll up, then there'd be another button, a pause button, that you could pause it?
Well, that would be maybe a possibility, Willie, but it would require too much programming, and our programmers are actually, we're paying them overtime right now.
Okay.
Because of the number of projects that we've got going. So
Right.
there's not another minute in the day to even you know, address those kind of questions.
Okay, I understand. The only reason I asked that question is because there are times when I might forget and I want my coin, I want to roll up without me.
Don't forget, Willie.
Okay, I push the button.
Yeah, just think
Okay.
this. Just when you go to bed, you think, "Hey, I'm losing money. I better go push the button."
Okay. Okay,
Thank you,
that's
Willie.
it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Willie. Go ahead, Alan. You're recognized.
Thank you, Candace, for the opportunity. And also for John, I thank you that making yourself available to ask these questions. On the new dashboard, it's showing my smart coins are going up. I took a screenshot of both of them. I had 96.79, which enabled me to roll up 1,000 coins plus the 10%. And that went on, and I've watched my smart contract coins are increasing, but the total commission still staying at zero. And actually that 96.79 came all of a sudden too, out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, the commissions being zero, if you go down below the what you're looking at right now, the total coins, et cetera, you'll see the individual deposits into your account from staking, from commissions, et cetera. So if you're showing some commissions down below that aren't being added to your total commissions, then call into customer service and let's take a look at that. But
yeah, right, John. The other thing I want to say, all of us trust the money that the government gives us. It's only paper money, and I'm on a pension and they give me. So we trust the money that the government gives us. We trust it. We can use that to buy groceries and things. And now with this NexGen coin, you're asking us we have to put our trust in the NexGen coin. So I'm thankful that you're making yourself available, and your name and reputation is at stake here because we have to trust you. The person you did employ, he said, you know, they can't pay me enough to tell a lie. There is no coin. So I had to decide who am I going to trust. I'm going to trust you or that person that you employed. You know, he's already promoting another coin that he's saying is real and genuine and got smart contract and everything else. But
yeah, I'm fully aware of what he's doing. I'm not following it obviously, but yeah, he took my computers to he locked up our office that had all of our computers, and he took my computers to create what he's doing.
yeah, but he told me, listen, John, please.
I had just don't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I had.
But he told me the opposite. He told me the
had,
opposite. You went out and bought new computers and wouldn't use the second-hand computers he had. So somebody,
well,
you
that's
know,
fine. That's fine.
So I have to decide who's telling the truth.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. Okay,
I'm not arguing. I believe you, John. I believe you
Okay.
100%. That's why I'm still here, and I'm
Yeah.
so thankful for what you're doing. I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
I can promise
I'm
you.
getting as much as I can.
I can promise you
before
that
the prices
everybody.
increase.
If you'll allow me to talk, please. I can
Sure.
promise you that everybody that puts money into his program is going to lose their money. And one reason I can tell you that is because he embezzled a lot of money from my company, and he's on charges right now for embezzlement, and there's no way for him to escape it. The evidence is so airtight that he will go to prison. That's all I have to say.
And you needed to say that too, because he's trying to, you know, influence.
Yeah,
He's got access to the members, and he's trying to get them to come over to his coin and saying you don't have a coin.
Not only did
That's
he
what
steal
he's
my
saying.
computers, but he stole my database, and he's been contacting our members and trying to destroy our company. But that's okay. It's okay. It isn't working for him. Yeah, he is conning some people out of money, but it's only short-lived. He won't be free for too much longer.
Yeah. Thank you, John. I appreciate you very much, and I do believe and trust what you're saying.
All right. You know, I really don't like to go down this rabbit hole. This is, you know, there's a lot of people that really don't need to know this information because they weren't here when it happened. And, you know.
But many are still being contacted by him. Like you say, he's got the database.
Yeah.
And you know, and you wonder, so we have to make a decision who we're going to trust.
Well,
and we needed to hear what you've just said. Don't trust Tom.
Yeah,
Trust
well,
John.
you know, I don't want to talk bad about anybody. I would prefer people just come to our webinar and realize that what we have is real, and that, you know, whatever he's doing doesn't hold a candle to what we're doing. Not at all. Even if he was legitimate, he can't compete with what we're doing. So I'm not worried about that. I do feel sorry for the people that are going to be hurt, that are being conned out of the money. But everybody has to make their own choices. I'm doing the best I can to, create a great opportunity here for folks. That's all I can do.
And I appreciate you, John, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've been involved with I've been scammed by so many, all the new bright shiny things, but finally I can say I'm earning every day, even though I haven't recruited anybody. I just want to say one more thing about the 2x2 matrix that people are a little confused about, and I want to speak from experience because I've been a member of the Shop Free Mart 2x2 matrix. There's no point in buying those 5 matrices if you haven't got anybody following you. You're better off putting it in the staking account. But if you're going to build a team and believe in networking, and no, it's not a pyramid because it looks like a pyramid, but we all start at the top with nothing. And any spillover we get, your sponsor can't help you once you've if you're on his bottom, you're starting from a fresh, and you're not going to get any spillover from your sponsor. So it's up to you to build a team. You can't complain. It doesn't matter whether your sponsor's helping or not. It's up to you to build a team to follow you and believe in it. I reckon it's great and tremendous, but it's up to me to build a team to follow me of people who believe in networking. If they don't believe in networking, think it's a pyramid or whatever, they can earn passive money without recruiting. And there's no point in buying the centers unless you've lost nothing with start with one, and then the profits enable you to move up to each one of them. And it's true what John says. He understands it. I believe he's telling the true story, but it's for people who believe in networking. If you don't believe in networking or believe anybody, you can recruit anyone, put your money in the smart contract and get interest on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Alan. Let's take another question. But Alan is right. If you're not going to recruit, if you have no intention of recruiting, then just put your money in the contract. But if you do intend on sharing it with the folks, you can get a lot of coins with the 2x2, a ton of coins if you work it hard.
Okay, thank you so much, Alan. Go ahead, Joey.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, just to comment on all that, John, the fact that what he's doing is contacting your people just shows what kind of a person he is. Totally unethical. But even if his program was legitimate, it does not in any way, shape, or form compare with what we've got going here with NexGen. And the 2x2 multiplier, I think, is the greatest networking opportunity ever in the history of network marketing. I've never, ever seen a program in 50 years of marketing where what you're buying into, what you're paying to buy into, and what you're getting is money. You're taking money that amounts to nothing, $43.75, that will never be worth more than $43.75, and just you're buying if you never do anything. People that sometimes join network marketing programs and do nothing, they lose their money. In this program, if you did absolutely nothing, that $43.75 increases at 1% every 3 days, so there's no way anybody could lose. But I think it's got to be the simplest program to ever introduce to people, and I think you folks really need to pay attention to that. I think the multiplier is a monster of an opportunity for even the most inept marketer. Just to turn on 2 people and see what happens with that is just phenomenal. I just wanted to comment on something you said, John. When our coin reaches $250,000, we are going to be the monster investors. That's all I got to say.
I think what you're saying, Joey, is some of us might even be trillionaires.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, Joey. Well said.
Okay. So there are lots of questions in the chat box, and that's one is from Haley Berkeley, but Haley will going to be contacted by Mel so that she will be able to address all the concerns because I think Haley is new to the next gen, so we will be more than happy to assist you with that one, Haley. Okay. So there you go,
Thank you.
folks. You're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Haley. There you go. So would there be no more questions at the moment? And if you do have some, do not hesitate to give a call